Okay, one more time. I'm back. I'm Joe Netherworld, and I'm here with the Daily Tarot card reading for Sunday, June 1st. I've been trying to get this video up and running all day. I've not been feeling well for a week. That's why you haven't seen me. I've had a bad allergy attack, which kind of silenced me, inflamed my larynx and voice box and such. So I'm just about right enough to read. I've been trying to work here. The doorbell's been ringing. The phone's been ringing. It's been a battle, but I'm going to do this reading right now. As you see, it's a little brighter here than usual. I'm reading this in the late afternoon. The sun is coming through my reading room window. It's kind of nice. And I've been very busy outdoors despite my shortcomings in these allergies. I have a lot of work to do. Ponds and fountains and gardens and seasonal plants and perennials and all kinds of stuff. And a special note, I wanted to thank all of you who contributed to my GoFundMe for my witch weather vane, which is successful. Only one day up, and we did everything in one day. That's how I like to work. That's the witchy way to work. But anyway, let's pick our main card for today. Main card, 2 qualifier cards, and that's how we do it. If you're new to me, if you're getting readings from me on Etsy, thanks for signing up for that. And I'll be emailing you on how to do that. It's gonna be fun. It'll be like this, but just me and you, and it's private. So great. And I answer the questions you want answered. So here we go with today's poll. Now I'm going to just rumple this around, warm these cards up, and see what today's main card is, and it's this one. Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is a great card. You know why? It's about picking up problems and getting rid of them, taking them away, moving them away. But you're moving; they're not going away on their own. It's a job. It's about taking them all away, and there's 2 swords left. 2 swords you could do something with. You have 2 hands. You can wield those. 7 of Swords is too much. So this is about getting organized with your problems and your responsibilities and taking them down to what's handleable. It's not a miracle. It's not a yay, you win. Isn't everything great lottery kind of day? It's not that at all. It's about, okay, today address your situations and get rid of all the unnecessary crap that's getting in the way of your life. And that's the simplest way to put that. Let's see what our qualifier cards are. And I think I like these 2. These 2 want to talk to me. So you see them first. What are they? Judgment and the Ace of Swords. Very good. Very good. For a beginning of the month, for a June 1st, for a beginning of the month of summer, on our way up to the full moon. First one. Well, it's the last one in spring. Yeah, last one in spring. So, you can tell it's summertime. There's a fly buzzing around here, wanting to be noticed. But anyway, we have Judgment and we have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords means you have to be the single force of clearing and of power and of cleansing, as it were. Judgment means you have to use your judgment. Things are being called in your favor, in all favors. What that means in judgment is being sound, is that things are going to be judged, whether they be worthwhile. And if you can judge yourself and say, yes, what you've been doing is worthwhile, you're justified, your justice is on your side, then judgment is coming today at hand. It's with the breaking dawn. It's an early part of the day. And with this Ace of Swords, it's a separation. Usually that's it indicates breakup or cutting of 2 lovers, but it also means protecting them because they are behind the sword. And you have these 2 remaining swords in your life that the 7 of Swords leaves behind. So there's 1 sword with the Ace of Swords. One of those swords is double-edged. One of those swords that you leave behind could be what's breaking you up and standing in your way, and you'll have to address that. You'll have 2 free hands though, so you can do that. Or it's the, look a little deeper. Than one that remains might be the thing that's protecting you. So there's a good sword and a bad sword left. And when you finally walk away with the majority of your problems tomorrow, address those 2 remaining swords and see which one is the one you keep in your main hand. Whether you're right-handed or left-handed, whatever your main focus is, that's what has to be found tomorrow. And it's great because we have judgment on our side. That means you're going to if you make clear and constant judgments tomorrow and stick by your logic and your feelings, then you're moving forward and going to be doing great. And it's a great way to end the week and to enter into the first of the month. Couldn't ask for a better way to be empowered tomorrow. It's all about you, though. This is not a random day, like good deeds will fall upon you and good things are happening and the stars are lined up. No, it's about really getting out there and doing the work. But if you do complete your tasks, you're going to be way ahead of yourself. It's going to be an amazing month. You're going to be on a really great rollout, Energy will be flowing in balance and to you. But if you don't make any effort tomorrow and you sit around and not deal with your situations, not deal with these problems, and dealing with them could just be a simple matter of deciding that it's not going out and picking up rocks and moving them across the yard. It's about something as simple as make these decisions, and you'll start removing the problems from your life. And there's something to be said that this is really wants to happen tomorrow, so be sure you're making it happen tomorrow. Get up early, Sunday or not, and deal with what has to be dealt with. Organize, categorize, and strengthen. Now that's about the whole crux of the reading right now. And it's also a time, it's the beginning of things, but before you know it, we are, what I consider now, we're in the preparatory months for autumn. And if autumn is your prime season, as it is mine, you have June and July to really enjoy the summer, but also prepare and do the work you're going to need for the fall. So it's a big decision day tomorrow. And besides big decisions, it's a big activity day. So please don't sit around and do nothing. Please make it something, even if it's organizing your clothes, something. Organization and elimination of problems is key for tomorrow's read, for today's read, for the read. I'm going to leave you with that. Have a magical and profitable and positive day today. And I'll be back. And I'm going to be trying, unless I'm felled again by some pollen, some unseen assailant striking me dead. Yeah. And side note, saw Maleficent yesterday. Very good, very different, very empowering, very women empowering movie. I'd recommend mothers and daughters really going to see this movie. It's very empowering and sweet. A little scary for kids, but what's scary for kids? I live in an 18-room haunted house. I don't know what's scary or is not, but I recommend it. I'll do a little more of a follow-up on that, but I'll give you some time to watch it and we can discuss. Leave some comments. Find me on Etsy, find me on Keen, find me on Joe Netherworld, find me walking the streets of the Hudson Valley. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.